Welcome to my channel and welcome back to my State of Decay. I'm not going to say playthrough, but want to play a little bit more today. I think that what I'm going to focus on right now, once I remember how to bring up my base screen here, is trying to find the building materials. We need 2 more rucksacks of building materials, and we need to find 5 cases of chemicals so we can upgrade our infirmary to the point where it will actually let Shrimp here heal, because he's pretty beat up. We're going to keep using Yamina since she is still going strong here. And our first curveball started at the end of the last video I made, so we will have to see if we end up close enough to find this food crate, although it's luring a bunch of zombies, so maybe it's safer to just steer clear. So I think building materials wise, we could go down here. Where else might we find some? Probably over here, maybe. Let's start here, because I know we'll get some building materials there. And then we'll figure it out from there. We are going to be in plague territory over there, so we got to be
morale is trending the wrong way around.
Cautious. Also, let's grab a gas can, because we can pick up the other car that we abandoned over there. Slow and steady is definitely the safe bet with this game. Especially with the plague zombies, because the blood plague is no joke. I mean, if I was on my controller, I could dodge my way through these guys pretty quick here, but definitely getting used to the dodge and execute method on the keyboard and mouse. Sorry, by the way, if you hear rumbling in the background. There's like a crazy thunderstorm happening here today, so it's a little loud. I do not know how that guy didn't see us. Let's try this. I gotta get better at it so that I can, you know, use my normal combat methods.
Can't keep this up.
Alright, now we're all fueled up. Let's get out of here.
I think I just wandered into plague territory.
Yeah, it gets really hairy in plague territory.
There's a feral running around.
Oh, great. I hear it too. Definitely don't need to be getting pulled out of the car in that mess. Also, I need to be careful because actually I just thought about it. Killing too many plague zombies even with the car is going to wake that plague heart up and then we're going to have real problems.
That feral's head is armored.
We're going to lead that feral over here, hopefully without getting tackled. And let this NPC help us, hopefully. Oh wait, there isn't going to be an NPC here, so we're going to try to use this door. Oh no. It was smart enough to go around. It's not great.
This place seems clear for now. I know that won't last.
I think that feral can get up here. I'm not sure though. Yep.
Better take care of it for good.
We just need to book it. We're gonna end up with the plague heart awake at the least. Wait, maybe we can. Yeah, there we go. Now we just gotta lose these puppets and we can still try to loot this place. Or these zombies. Wow. Playing too much scum, apparently. Okay, so this is the edge of the plague territory here, so I think if we get out here and we're gonna have to like slowly work our way in. Man, we're in rough shape. I mean, she's actually tired. Like, she needs to go back and go to bed soon anyway, so I guess we'll grab this rucksack and we'll go transfer or switch over to our one guy that's not injured and messed up yet.
I have another task for you. Details forthcoming.
It says there's some luxury items in this house here possibly, which, as nice as that is, that's probably why that feral spawned over here.
Someone must have picked through this place already.
She said that, but there's It says there's 3 containers that aren't looted. Of course, none of them appear to be inside, so maybe that's why she said it. This right here is probably what's going to have our building supplies.
Found something. Maybe someone would want this.
I mean, it's a weapon. We can certainly use it. Alright, now we just gotta work our way back to the car there. Okay. Now we're gonna run that back to the base. Alright, so now we need to get 1 more rucksack of building materials and 5 cases of chemicals, and we'll be able to get that infirmary upgraded. We're going to put this character to bed and switch out to the one guy that is still
What's new and horrible today?
in good shape. I think it's that Liam, actually. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to have to abandon that because she's tired. She's got to go to sleep. Alright, hopefully we can get the stuff to repair our infirmary before our last character here gets injured, because that would really not be great.
We're working harder than we
So I know there's some houses up here that are under construction, but there's usually a plague heart in at least one of them. So it can be very dangerous. We could also look over here, but there's clearly at least one plague heart over there too. I guess let's try going up here to these houses that are under construction. Did I loot this camper yet? There's usually some parts in here at least. Ammo and bolts. Can't go wrong there. I guess we're taking the car because it's got more gas. Whoa, a little carried away with the turn there.
I wonder if I'll ever get used to the smell around a plague heart.
Hopefully you won't have to, you know? You get rid of them somewhere here. I feel like driving up there to park is probably a bad idea. All of this is probably a bad idea, but oh, this is definitely not going to be good. Hey, we got a plague sample out of it. That's something. What are we dealing with up here? See one plague heart at least there.
Seems clear for now.
Oh, it won't be
With
for
a plague heart
long.
around, that won't last.
Yeah. Okay, we really can't be doing that. You gotta be quiet. This one has nothing in it. Of course not, because there was no there's no zombies. If there was no zombies, there's definitely not going to be any loot. Well, there's 3 of the cases of chemicals we need. Now, if they could just give us building materials in this one, let us get out of here. You know, I know plenty of places that are safer to get chemicals. Excellent. Alright. Let's get out of here.
It's difficult to be an optimist when I see the awful things we're going through.
we managed to not wake that play card out, but let's get out of here before that changes. Of course there's a feral right there. Because I wanted to come back down to this gas station for chemicals.
Always feels good to stock up.
Alright, we're gonna try to just go down the hill over here. See if we can get some chemicals. Oh, there's a screamer over there. I'm tempted to claim this as a fuel outpost, but at the same time, it's really close to both our base and where our food outpost is, and... But then again, I don't know. If I want to do a fuel outpost, I don't really know where else I can do one that's not currently claimed by a plague heart, because I'm pretty sure every other gas station on the map is claimed by a plague heart right now.
Nothing worth a damn in this place. No Zeds here now, but there will be. Mark this place on the map as our new outpost.
I don't know about doing any of the sheriff or warlord missions, because I can barely do those on Lethal Zone on the Xbox, so doing them on mouse and keyboard against human NPCs kind of sounds a little intimidating, at least at this point. Of course, if I was on the Xbox, I would just probably use noise items to lure zombies into taking care of them. So that we probably could still manage to do. Alright, there's plenty of chemicals, so we can start our infirmary as soon as we put those in the locker. Alright, so then we're going to do infirmary, upgrade to level 2. Once that's done, it'll actually let our people recover from their injuries and trauma. Alright, I think given our current supply level, I think we're literally just going to start looting everything around here for starters. Like, this is where our base currently is, so it makes sense to just grab everything that we can right here. I think there's some more stuff in some of the random containers around that construction site over there, but I know that that feral's over there, so I'm not interested in going any closer to that right now. But there's plenty of other stuff to loot over here. go check that truck over there too. Another screamer there. We're gonna have to deal with him first, because that puppet there will, or that zombie there will see us. I keep wanting to call them puppets. That zombie will see us, and then the screamer will be alerted. So we're gonna have to like just do a little. Nope, too late. No! Shut up.
Drop.
Oh, you're gonna get bit though too. Great. Just great. Alright. We don't need to do this right now.
Can anyone over there lend a hand?
I need a break.
Hey. Leave me alone. I don't have time for my last character to be injured here.
Down to my last one.
Nice. They gave up. At least they don't have the longest attention span out of zombies I've seen in other games. However, they will follow your noise for quite a while sometimes. And other, like the freaks are worse. Like the ferals will pretty much never stop chasing you, and the screamers follow the noises they hear for quite a long time as well.
I cannot overstate the importance of strong defenses for your home. Sadly, I've seen what happens to folks who don't understand that security comes first.
No more dead here. This makes dodging zombies worth the risk.
Alright, I think that's everything this little corral has to offer here. I'm gonna go over to our food outpost over here, drop off the stuff we're carrying now. Might as well check this house and shed over here. I mean, they're literally in the safe area from our outpost, so there shouldn't even be any zombies spawned in there.
This dump is clear.
That's how the safe areas work in this game if anybody hasn't played it before, but like new zombies can't spawn in the safe areas, but they can obviously still wander in or be called in by screamers and stuff like that. Alright, so we have one more house up here and a carport to loot there. And we'll go do this neighborhood around where our base is as well. I suppose a meds outpost wouldn't have been a bad choice for the second outpost too, because I think that's the only thing besides food that we're actually losing some of every day. Why does there have to be a feral? I see him over there. What do we have? We don't have anything that's good for him. We don't have a heavy weapon. We don't have any grenades. It's really just best to avoid him. Plus, with these buildings over here, I don't even think I could get him to try to go through a door. He'd probably just go through one of the windows. Look at him over there pushing the other zombies around.
Well, this dump's been emptied out.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's nothing there.
All clear.
Yeah, I don't know for how long. There's literally an entire horde right outside.
I guess it's kinda useful.
Nice. At least one of our people has a sidearm. Would really be nice to find a crossbow. At least that gives you an option for the ferals, because you can at least, I think if you headshot him twice with the crossbow, it'll actually get him. We're pretty much out of storage space. We're not gonna be able to finish this off in one trip. What was I just saying about a crossbow? That's actually huge. Let's go drop this stuff off. We'll loot the rest of this house. I kind of feel mostly comfortable doing that now that we've got the crossbow. I'd still prefer not to deal with the feral, but at least now it's not impossible. No, we needed to keep the bolts. Oh, we even had enough to actually take a full stack. That's nice. Kind of hoping we'll find a big backpack in there. No such luck, I don't think, because there's only one container left and it's outside, so it's probably a gas can. Oh no, it's a crate. Hard to say what's going to be in that then.
Nothing left to see here.
More chemicals. Well, I suppose you can't have too many chemicals. Alright, so we have these two buildings over here, but that feral's there, so I'm not going anywhere near that. Even looting up the hill here, I feel like there's a good chance we're going to attract that feral. I don't really know how many options we've got. What do these guys want? They need food.
Heading your way. Nothing better try to stop me.
I appreciate that.
It would be nice to make some allies. I wonder if we can find them some food. There's that feral there is the problem. You know what? Maybe we can take him out. We're not in a plague zone. I think if we just stand on a car and try to get him with the crossbow. Can't tell if he sees me or not. Must be not.
Forgotten what we talked about, right?
An outpost here will really help us fight the fucking zombies. This makes dodging zombies worth the risk.
Alright. Definitely don't need that horde. Didn't do too bad with the feral there, although the card trick kind of feels like cheating, but you know. Ferals are nasty. They kind of feel like cheating, so. Sometimes you gotta fight fire with fire. Alright, and we'll go back to the base to try to get our car, and then we can run this food over there and hopefully make those people allies. It's nice to expand the safe area when you're looting like a whole area like this, just because you can actually sprint if you're far enough in the safe area. Oh, goodbye bait crate. I wonder what our next curveball will be. Hopefully it's nothing too bad.
Hey, amigos, I'm back.
Oh, nice. Our infirmary upgrade finished too. I also just remembered too, like, if you take the ones that have plague infection like that and actually check them into the infirmary, they... Wait, I can't check myself in. Exit. I wanted to check in Yamina. There we go. So yeah, their plague infection will heal faster if they're checked in. Oh no, wait. Why did I drop that off? We
Really
need that.
thought nobody cared about me around
Well,
here.
you know what? It worked out because it got rid of her her attitude there. We're gonna need that can of gas.
We do what we must, when we must. And we get to stay alive. That's the bargain.
I'm gonna take the Desperado.
Oh, hey there. Want to come in?
I mean, it's probably safer than standing out here.
Thanks for taking care of that. Take care now.
It's good to see your ugly mug.
All right. In
Get in.
theory, these guys might have new stuff to trade now.
So nice to see you.
What do you guys got?
All right.
Oh, you do have a vehicle repair kit. That will
Feds are out and
definitely.
about.
Oop, definitely take that.
Always glad to see
I
you.
don't think you really have anything else I want right now. Oh, you do have a mechanics textbook. We're gonna buy that. And then this guy is actually gonna read it. Because we don't have a mechanic yet.
I guess book learning can be useful after all.
Might as well check out this building and shed while we're here. Or this house and shed.
This place looks safe for now.
I just realized
Seriously,
staring out
that's
the
it?
door probably while he's looting makes more sense instead of staring into the shed so we can make sure no one's sneaking up on him. Alright, let's check this house out. I would really like to find an 8-slot backpack. I mean, it's only one more slot than this guy's got, but still. Then we could give his 7-slotter to one of the people with 6.
I've seen enough of this place. Let's go. No Zed's here now, but there will be.
Alright, did we get anything? No. I want to see if we got anything that we wanted to sell to these guys, but we didn't.
Okay, well that's that.
Trying to remember how you. Oh no. Trying to remember how you hold the door open. But that's a problem for when there's not a juggernaut that close to the base, because that could wipe us out. Alright, everybody's still injured, so I guess this guy's still going to do a little bit more work, probably. I didn't even look, actually. What are we dealing with here? He's a sheriff. That guy's a warlord. She's a traitor. We're probably going to go with Yamina for our leader. Because A, traitor is our best bet as far as being able to complete a legacy, and B, I've only completed the builder legacy on Lethal Zone, period, like even on Xbox, and unlocking the traitor boon would actually be the next one that I would want to unlock, I think. But that being said, I think we're actually going to leave it here for this episode. We got a good chunk of this area looted here, and at least we got our infirmary upgraded so everybody can heal up. I think when I do a next video of this, whenever that is, we're probably gonna try to get stuff around to go after the first plague heart. I don't know which one we'll go after. We'll either go after whichever one's down here, or we'll go after this one at this construction site first. Probably up here so that we can get more building supplies. But please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will hope to see you in the next episode.